last week we made it right for the drop of the green flag, so hopefully the timing works out this time, like last time.
No, we did not make it in time.
All right, well, here we are. Looks like we're coming to lap number 2. I'm going to assume Jeter. He just hit the inside wall there.
Yeah, it looked like a bunch of them did, but I think that was actually just a little bit of a lag surge.
All right, so Team Jeter out front. Chase driver. They have EJC second, not a chase driver. Third and fourth are CMS teammates Do It For Dale and Dirt Racer 711. They are first and third points respectively. It looks like Cool Game runs out your top 5 here. Jeter actually dominated the race last week, but ran out of fuel and got a penalty at the Indy Road Course in the final 2 corners and finished 4th. So he lost a good chunk of points. Looking to make those up today here at Phoenix.
Luckily for him, Chase isn't 1 race, isn't 2 races. He's got a little bit of time, but he can't mess around like that. He's going to have to close out these races if he wants to get a shot at a championship this season.
He enters today 28 points behind. And with the points that are currently running, I think 3rd.
Yeah, I
fourth.
believe he just made a pass.
I thought he got past 54. I guess he didn't. Here comes EJC looking for the lead. He's right on the back bumper of that Ford Mustang. A little bit of contact there in the center of 3 and 4.
Let him know he's there, He's just pushing him up a little bit, just letting the 22 know, hey, I'm here. If you make a mistake, I'm going to pounce on you.
Oh, he drives it in deep, almost gets to the back bumper. A little early to be handing out bumping runs, but I respect it. Someone on the wall back there in the back. I think it might have been the 9.
We're getting kind of 3 little packs here. 22 and 21 have kind of put a little bit of distance on both of the Toyotas there, the 54 and the 18. And then we got kind of a 3-car chase pack following behind that. And then I believe it is the... Let's see... The 92 all by himself right now. Just maybe a second back of the pack of 3.
It was announced after the race last week, a couple of days later in the Discord, that Gremlin Lock is joining CMS next season. Don't know what car number he'll be driving, but he'll be in one of the JGR Toyotas for sure. So that should be exciting for him. He did make the chase this season. He's currently 6th in points, 36 out of the points lead. He should be top 5 in points after today with Tobster and Sarah not racing. Oh, the OA having issues.
See, as I was saying, these packs starting to form. 54 is reeling in the 21, so Do For Dale. Not giving up yet. He knows he's got a good car. He's pushing it a little bit. After kind of an early scrap at the 18 of Dirt Racer, he's pushing forward.
Yeah, you about put a blanket over the top 3. The 54 of Do It For Dale was not confident coming into today. Phoenix, not one of his better racetracks, but he did win here back in the BORA Cup Series Season 1 a long time ago, though that was on NASCAR Heat 4. I would not be surprised if we saw that 54 back in Victory Lane. And he's on kind of a winless spell. He won 2 races early in the season at Homestead and Bristol back-to-back, but that was back in March. The 2nd and 3rd race of the season.
Yeah, been cruising a little bit lately. Not too much of like a killer instinct to go out there and really dominate, but you know what? If he can just keep consistent, that form will definitely return. You don't win back-to-back races and then just fall off the face of the earth for the rest of the season. I got faith in him.
He's not the only driver to win back-to-back races this season. At the beginning of May, Team Jeter, who we're on board right now, won at Gateway and Texas. The 2 of the last 3 races before the chase started. And then it was in position to win at Indy last week, as we mentioned earlier, and ran out of gas. So he has all the momentum in the world, and here he is leading early at Phoenix. Got pole for today. And Dirt Racer 711 just kind of almost hanging on to that backpack as we're going to go on board. Maybe saving his stuff. He's always been pretty good at at saving tires and saving fuel. I doubt fuel comes into play at all today, but tires definitely will.
Yeah, the fresher the rubber you have, the better you're going to be in the long run. So the 18 is very, very good at just managing those tires, not going too hard, not making too many crazy moves on the track. Keep those tires nice and fresh to get a late surge going in a run.
And don't look now, everyone sin's kind of making a climb. He's up to 6th. He was back in last not too long ago. Who has he got by? Oh, looks like he's got by his teammate Cool Gamer and Gremlin. So the 08 finding some pace. He might actually close on the 9 for a top 5 spot. Everyone Sins actually had his best run to date in his BORA career last week at the Indy Road Course. He was running top 3 late, contact with the 9, set him off track, and I think he recovered to finish top 5. So he is not at all a road course ringer, but if he can turn that momentum into the rest of the season, right now there's 7 chase drivers, and he is 8th, so he's best of the rest currently.
Meanwhile, back up front, Team Jeter has just pulled away from EJC in that 21 machine. They were right on top of each other 10 laps ago. It is not that close anymore. Team Jeter is kind of putting on a show here in the first stage. Meanwhile, Do for Dale is slowly reeling in the 21. He's got a possibility to pass him here within the next few laps. He's definitely lining it up.
He's running such an interesting line, too, up on the top in 1 and 2. You don't want to follow the wake of the car ahead of you, but I never really see people go to the outside here at Phoenix, and it's apparently working for him. He's closed in on the 21 as the 22 is pulling away. That 21's a little loose.
Yeah, he's chasing that car a little bit. He was very, very aggressive early. I mean, he put the bumper to the 22 a couple times. His tires may be a little bit more worn than those around him. That could be a pretty big factor as we wind down the stage here.
I know we said this about the 18 early on, but the 54 all season has been so smooth at saving his tires. He's not someone who goes out there and runs fast laps at the beginning of a run. He runs average laps for the entirety of the run, and that's why he's a 2-time winner this season. That's why he's 3rd in points.
That's why he's making a move for 2nd place deep into the run. No, the 21 will cut him off. But he's there. He's doing exactly what EJC did to Team Jeter earlier. He's just showing him. He's just letting him know, hey, I'm here. You make a mistake, I'm gone.
I wouldn't mess around too long, though. The stage is winding down, and if 54 doesn't make a move soon, it's all but over for that 22. There's 5 valuable stage points on the line here. I'm going to go take a look and see how many laps to go in this stage. I'll be right back.
Top 5 definitely solidified themselves. I would definitely say it does not look like either the 08, the 92, or the 07 will catch the top 5. As the 18 kind of sits equidistant back to the 9 and to the cars in front of them, as the 54 did get around the 21, like we were hinting at. He finally makes a move. We'll see if he can reel in Team Jeter.
He has about 3 laps to do it.
But he does have an opportunity to do this. It's also entirely possible for Do It For Dale just not be thinking about the stage win right now. Short points are, massive here in the chase, but he might just be thinking, all right, let's put the car in the best position to finish as good as we can when this race is over.
Winning the stage is not a must for Do It For Dale. He entered this race 8 points behind Dirt Racer. Right now he's going to gain at least 2 points. Small victories.
As I was noting while you were gone, the top 5 have kind of solidified themselves. It doesn't look like the 08, 92, or the 07 are really going to make a play at the 9. And so the 08 just hit the wall. The 92 is there. There's a possibility you can get 6 here, but that's not going to be for any points, fortunately for those two.
And as the 22 comes around.
It's 1 lap to go, I believe, right?
We are on the last lap here in stage number 1. The commentary not super exciting. Team Jeter's putting a whooping on him this stage. But I think now that the 54 is... Oh, he's on the wall. 54 finally got clear of the 21 as long as he beats him off pit road here after this pit stop. We have a race on our hands. The 22 hasn't had much competition today. And Team Jeter will win stage 1. Oh my god, his AI almost killed himself. Team Jeter will win stage 1 here at Phoenix. 5 very important stage points. So it's the 18 and then the 9 rounding it out. So Team Jeter wins. Then you have Do It For Dale second, EJC third, Dirt Racer fourth, and Jeff Sanders IU fifth. Jeff Sanders in the 9 entered this race second in points, and he lost 1 point to the points leader right there. So points as they run. Dirt Racer with a 4-point lead over Jeff Sanders, and Do It For Dale is down 6. And then Team Jeter managed to get his gap down to 24 points. That's not factoring current running positions.
I thought it would be 25. Wasn't he 28 back?
Oh, that's right. I thought Dirt Racer finished 5th. Yeah, there you go. That's what happens when you try doing quick maths. Here they go for the restart. Oh, and
ooh,
cool gamer doing some strategy. I wonder if he just didn't pit. That's not a strategy I'd go with, but yeah, that's fine.
It looks like it. Yep.
Yeah, he just let everyone by. He's probably trying to put in his tire pressure or something and ran out of time.
Could be very costly for him. Might be a last place finish here if he really can't get that back and lead lap. Though, if there is cautions, he'll be saved here.
If you pit, you're going to lose 2 laps, and there's 1 stage break, and there's no guarantee there's going to be a caution. That first stage went caution-free. But the 18 now up to 3rd. Looks like the 21 was the big loser off that, as he will fall from 3rd outside the top 5, it looks like. Now he'll be about 5th.
And Team Jeter pulls away again. Do It For Dale did not have a good restart, but, I mean, I don't think it mattered if he did have a good one. The 22 is really putting on a clinic right now.
The 07 is on pit road now. Tough break.
Very tough.
He was so good in practice. He's one of the drivers with the least experience. And he was qualified today 4th of the 8, so not what you want to see. Right now, the 18 just doing what he's done all season. He's never really been the fastest car, but he consistently runs top 3, top 5 every week, gets good stage points every race, and that's why he has the points leader. Looks like he's lagging a little bit right now, but currently running 3rd, in danger of losing that to the 9. He's got him cleared through the tri-oval. Oh, he's on the wall.
Well, the 9 didn't really catch him in that first stage. 18 was there in that blanket top 4 early on, but he really fell off. So if he doesn't really fix that, I don't really see him doing much tonight, because it doesn't seem like he has the car for it. 54 maybe, but 22 really is the class of the field, and of these 4 behind him, I'm not really sure he's going to be able to catch him.
So I can confirm that the 18 of Dirt Racer was really tight in stage 1. Let's see if he's got that fixed. 22 checking out, the 54 having kind of a train. Is that the 08 still behind him? Everyone Sin's not really losing the main pack. You got to wonder if that's just because the 54 is so, like, uncompetitive at the moment. He's fast enough to stay in second, but he's not fast enough to do anything with it. He sure is loving the top, though.
Oh, everyone's Sins hit the inside pit wall. That's gonna cost him. The 22 is just checking out.
Battling so hard for second, it's allowing Team Jeter to do what he does best and just rack up points. Oh, and Dirt Racer in the wall a little bit there. 21 has such good center speed, but they're side by side in front of him. He can't do anything with it. fantastic racing for second. You gotta imagine how frustrating this is for all these guys, though.
Yep, just watching that 22 pull away, and nothing they can do about it.
21 getting tired of it. He's gonna give the bumper to the 54. People say EJC is one of the more aggressive drivers in the series, but right there was completely warranted in my opinion. The 54 is not catching him.
Here comes the 9 to the inside. He's gonna give him a bump. He just saves it from hitting him. And these guys are 3 wide. The 9
54
backs
had
out
a
of it.
huge run on the outside. The 08 clips the wall a little bit off turn 2. Oh, and the 9's in the wall.
9. Here comes the 18. Take over 4th.
You gotta assume EJC's like, where was this speed at when the 22 was within distance? He just can't clear the 54.
That outside lane, although unconventional, it is definitely working a little bit for the 54. Just enough to keep this 21 honest here over EJC.
I think he's got him here. The 54's so quick in the center. I think it's all EJC now. Now can you run down Team Jeter? The first time 21's been in clean air all day. So we go on board. You can see how far back he is from the leader, about half a straightaway.
You know, the 54 Do It For Dale is really, really fast in the middle of these corners. It looks like the 21 of EJC will pull ahead, and then 54 reels him right back in.
Right now, Team Jeter taking lap 13 and 19, so they still have time to catch him, but they're going to have to put a move on.
Oh, the 18 with a crossover in the 9. And he's trying to look for 4th here, and he just might. They're going to, they keep it off each other. Thought they would touch.
This is first and second in the championship standings. Every point matters.
Jeff Sanders holds the spot over Dirt Racer again. So the 18 falling back to 5th. Like I said, he really can't fall off like he did in the first stage. In this second stage, even with being in this pack, just has not been able to get anything going. He needs to figure this out quickly, or this points lead he's got could evaporate.
Now, luckily, he did gain 1 point on the 9 in stage 1, but the 9 wants that point back. Oh, he's going to run himself into the wall. That's not going to help anything.
Nah, it's not going to help at all.
I want to say Team Jeter just took lap 15 of 19. We're just going to assume that count is right, and there's 5 to go right now. 54 trying to run the outside again, but...
Yeah, just looking at the 22, it is buttery smooth up front. No mistakes. Nothing, just running his laps, going fast enough to just continuously pull out ahead of this group behind him. I think these guys are going to need a miracle if they want to beat Team Jeter here in the 22 Ford.
So Team Jeter coming around for 3 laps to go. And EJC having a good run in second, not in the chase. Taking valuable points away and really being Team Jeter's best friend currently. And that 9 after hitting the wall has completely lost track of the lead, or the leaders. 2 to go here in this stage. Not a mark on that 22. He hasn't raced anyone all day.
He hasn't hit anything. He's been running clean laps and putting in the work.
He's not even going up towards the wall off the corners because he doesn't need to. That's how you know that car is handling great. So white flag in stage 1, hopefully. Yep, white flag.
Outside the top 5, just a quick little rundown. The 08, everyone sends in 6. Gremlin Lock, the 92 in 7th, and then out in 8th, I believe 2 laps down is the 07, a Cool Gamer.
Coming off turn number 4 to win the second stage of the day and capitalizing on points is Team Jeter. And it looks like EJC is going to hold on here to get second, but the 54 cutting it close. And Dirt Racer gets 4th for the second consecutive stage.
So
the only changes from stage 1 and stage 2 is EJC and EJC and Do It For Dale flip-flopping.
I believe that will move the points for the 54 and the 9 are tied 5 points back of the 18. Meanwhile, Team Jeter moves 22 back, not counting current running order.
So right now, it looks like Do It For Dale and Jeff Sanders will actually be tied in points. And they'll both be...
Should be 5.
Yeah, 5 back.
And then 22 back for the 22.
So the points definitely getting close here for the lead. It's the exact kind of the race Do It For Dale needed. And the 22 maintains the lead here off the pitch from stage 2.
No real initial changes in the top 5.
No one stayed out. So the 21 might actually have a chance to race. Oh, contact. Might have a chance to race him here.
Kept
22 drives in so deep. A little bit of contact. That's going to kill the 21's exit. Maybe not.
21 drove it in even deeper than 22. He's going to keep right on his quarter panel. No, he'll drop down behind him. Oh, and he goes to the inside.
He's bringing the 54 with him.
This will be the first battle for Team Jeter in that 22. We'll see how he holds on. Oh, and they touch! And the 21 of EJC is to the lead.
This is the... Oh, man. Not with the 22-1C. He just needs to remain calm. A long stage here. Oh, that 22 drove in so deep. This is the first bit of vulnerability the 22 has shown all day. He's letting the other drivers know he's human and he makes mistakes too. And they pounced on the first opportunity they were given.
Another 21 has kind of took advantage of this not great restart for the 22, but I thought the 54 would take a better advantage. He really hasn't. It might be because he really likes that outside line compared to the inside. He was on the inside of the 22 there and could not make it stick, but he could make this stick, and I think he does. Right now, 54.
Yeah, he's going to get the run off. Do It For Dale up to P2. Just don't hit the wall here, and you're golden. He had to lift a little bit.
22 back on his inside.
Oh, the 08 hard into the wall in the back. Oh,
18's getting mixy in here, too, and here comes the 9. The 9 hits the 18.
That 22's got a strong car. 54 couldn't hold him back. He had him cleared and he just overdrove the corner and clipped the wall. 54 looks extremely tight. He can't run the bottom.
The 18 got into the 9, but the 9 moves up into 4th, and he's now quickly running in to Do It For Dale in the 54, see if he can chase him down. As well as a little further back, the 92 Gremlin Lock is ahead of Everyone Sins in the 08, and I believe the 07 of Cool Gamer is 1 lap down.
He should be, yeah. You definitely lose 2 laps in your pit.
I believe they will need to make a pit stop this stage, correct?
Actually, I can go check. Just commentate the stream.
All right. Just noticed the 18 does get around the 9, so Dirt Racer past Jeff Sanders. It's big moves for him, wants to stay in front of that 9, but the other one he really wants to stay in front of is 54 Do It For Dale, who's 1 spot ahead of him. If he can get past him, that keeps the close rivals in the chase. back just a little bit, and he holds on to that points lead. But a guy he's going to have to start worrying about if this keeps up is the 22, Team Jeter. If he can chase down this 21 and get max points today, that could be very, very bad for the 18 moving forward into this chase.
So they will, in fact, have to pit. There's 44 laps to go this time by, and I know everyone's sins was at least 15 laps short, so you're not going to save that. I don't even know if their tires will last the entirety of a fuel run, to be honest.
They shouldn't. I don't believe.
Like those, like, you're 15 laps shy on gas, but I don't even think your tires will make it those 30 laps or whatever it is. 22 is almost there. He's as close as he's been to the leader. Oh, the 54 smacked that wall.
They also point out 54 and the 18 have kept it close. I mean, in the two previous stages, they kind of lost a little bit as the 22 and the 21 kind of duked it out very minimally. The 22 pulled away. So we'll see if they can hold on to this kind of positioning right behind these two. But let's just say that. Team Jeter around the outside. VJC in the 21. Can he make this stick?
Oh, he can't. He's around.
Oh, and he can't. He hits the 54.
Just don't leave, VJC. You got this. It's a long race. Oh, the 54's around now. Oh, he's going to go back up the track, almost up into the 21. That is huge championship implications.
If I'm the 18 and dirt racer, that's exactly what I wanted to see.
If anything, it's just secured him a solid top 3 finish. I know it's have to pit, but
sure, the 22 is in the chase with you, but coming into today, he was 28 back. He can move, about 17 back with current running order? That's not ideal, but it's a long chase. You can make that up and put him right back to 28 down with a good race next week.
I think with current running order, Team Jeter would be 17 back. He would gain 11 points. He gained 6 more stage points and the 5 extra points for winning a race over second.
Yep. So
this would tighten the points a lot, but if anyone had to win that's in the chase, you want it to either be Gremlin or Team Jeter right now.
If you're anyone near the front, absolutely. If you couldn't pick yourself, you wanted that 22 or the 92 to take this win.
But you know the 22 can win almost everywhere we go. And looking at the remainder of the schedule, we have Talladega next week, then a bye, then Darlington, then Atlanta. Now, Team Jeter's not big on Darlington. Talladega is a crapshoot. He almost won the Cup race there this season, but Atlanta, it's a tricky place to end the season. If I personally was in the chase, I'd want to have a comfortable point lead going into Atlanta. You never know when a tire failure can happen.
If I'm looking at this at the 18, I think I got no worries right now with the 22 leading. It's all right. He can make up 11 points to me here. Just chip away at it at Talladega. If he's not strong at Darlington, take advantage of that. Chip away at it again. Go into Atlanta with a sizable lead over him. Really being the one guy who's kind of shown, yeah, if he has the right setup, he can dominate. And if you're up 20-something odd points, that might just be enough to hold on come the final race of the season.
This really resembles last week pretty good. The 22 arguably dominated the race, but he didn't win it. The 18 did. 22 runs out of gas and goes off track, gets a penalty. And the final 2 corners of the race, the 18 capitalizes. He probably would have passed him anyways. He had enough fuel to make it, and he had saved his tires better. But today it's the opposite. He is tracking, but he's not faster. So it's going to take some fuel. Going for the undercut, like, I would definitely suggest that. Don't pit as soon as the window opens. Unless the 22 pits, the 18 does not want to be the first one on pit road. He doesn't want to be the last one either.
Yeah, I know personally, if I'm sitting in second behind the leader and I know I really can't catch him, I just want to do whatever he doesn't do. So if it's looking like he's going to stay out long, I'm pitting early.
And if he pits the moment the window opens, you're staying out as long as possible.
Yep.
Especially if the points really aren't that close for you two. If it was the 9 or the 54, completely different.
Yeah, if it's a 9 or 54 in front of me there with as the 18, I'm pitting as soon as they do. Maybe a lap after, give myself a little bit more fresh rubber. But yeah, if it's someone who I mean, in the chase, but at the moment not a direct championship rival, I'm willing to do the exact opposite to try to get the win.
Trying to figure out what place these guys are in points, but it's so difficult. So the 9 is in third.
So he'll fall to 6 back. And then the 54 will fall 8 back.
What place is the 54 in?
In 5th.
Because I know the 07 is still a lap down.
So 54 will stay 8 back after coming into this race 8 back, and the 9 will stay 6 back.
So he's lost 3 points on him. Which, if you're going to have a bad day, losing 3 points definitely isn't. It's not ideal. You don't want to lose 3 points. But it's definitely minimizing points lost. But these guys still have a pit stop to make. Whether it's under caution or under green, they have to pit. They don't have enough fuel to make it. They don't have tires to make it. So
things could definitely
pitting under green,
as these guys dive
this
into
is
pit
a
road.
hard pit road to get onto without speeding. It's easy to spin getting on. It's easy to miss pit road. It's easy just to have bad strategy.
As you say spin, I see the 07 go into the wall head on, so that's going to really nullify any chance of catching up and get it back in the lead lap.
But he was hoping that'd be a caution. That'd put him back on the lead lap because this game's broken. Looks like the 22 is catching the 08 of everyone's sins, which also would put the final nail in the coffin for Cool Gamer to get back. I think he's too low down anyways. Dirt racer with a little bit of lap traffic. The 07's going to let him by. Oh, maybe not.
The 08 touches the wall. I'm curious if they're pitting here.
Oh, I was definitely speeding too.
Oof.
Yeah, he looked like he was going about 100. The way he entered, I don't know if pit road, like, if we start seeing other people open, or other people pit, so you know the window is open, but.
Hey, he had the wall coming into the corner. I'm curious if he just snap decision, decided right there I'm coming down. Hopefully the team's got the tires ready.
I don't want to give a commentator's jinx, but this has to be one of the most dominating races we've seen in the Xfinity Series this season.
It has gone long enough that I believe the 08 did get a penalty, speeding into the pit road.
Oh yeah, he's still there, yeah, definitely a penalty. So EJC currently in 4th, yeah, Do It For Dale back in 5th. I guess I would put Gremlin Lock in 6th. So, not ideal for any of those three. The 08 just not going off pit road.
Curious if the 07 now has a chance to pass the 08 here and get a...
The 07 still has to pit, so.
That's true, yeah.
Alright, the 9 on pit road. He's the first of the leaders to pit. Like I said about Dirt Racer, you don't want to be the first one to pit if you're in his shoes. If you're in the 9 shoes, you don't have much to lose. You're probably not going to win the race, and you're probably going to lose points on the points leader, so you got to throw something at the wall and hope it sticks.
Yeah, especially after being really the 5th of the top 5. If you want to jump early, I know that I just saw the 54 down as well. So the 54 is down pit road. So that's
Gotta
two
assume
of
he
our
has a lot of damage.
the 2 of our top 5 guys. We'll see if he repairs it. I would think you do.
You're not going to win if you do, you're not going to win if you don't, so you might as well just do it.
And the 07 is down pit road as well. So yeah, any chances of potentially passing the 08 is gone there.
And here comes your leader onto pit road. He entered awfully slow. The 18's really close.
Yeah, with the 92 and the 18 as well, so we'll see. And that means the 21 will take over the lead. Oh no, 21 is in pit road much further ahead of them. So everyone is now head down pit road. We'll see how this affects things.
It's going to be interesting to see how close the 18 is to the back of the 22 when they come off.
It's such a wonderful game as the 22 drives right through the 21.
So the 54 will jump the 21. I saw him coming off turn 4 there. Oh, wow, that was in sync.
Yeah, the 22 and the 18 have put a sizable lead on at least 4 and 5. I haven't seen exactly where the 9 is.
The 54 and the 9 are battling right now. The 54 is surely getting lapped, right? No way he jumped up to third.
Hey, it's possible. I mean, they're that far back from the 22, and the 9 was with them. The 9 may have pit or sped down pit road. It's not out of the question.
And due to this wonderful game, I can't really tell if 54 repaired his damage or not, because it's going to show no matter what.
Yeah. Oh, and you can't even tell running order, because that's even better, you know? Also, I saw the 92 down pit road again. I'm not really sure what for. That does make things interesting for 6, 7, 8. Let's see how they finish.
Yeah, the 22's put a massive gap over the 18.
Yeah, he has been dominant. Like we said, buttery smooth. I mean, not a great restart in stage 3, but other than that, really no kinks in his armor. And we're kind of hoping that we don't give him the commentator's curse, because this has been it's been textbook perfection.
So right now, barring no issues, the 22 with 20 laps to go. A lot of lap traffic up ahead of him, though. He's made no mistakes today. He's got to be bound for 1, right?
Maybe. I mean, the only real hiccup was the start of stage 3. It's been the only chink in his armor.
He's coming up behind Gremlin and Cool Gamer. And I see EJC a little bit up the ways. I see the entire field besides the 18 up the ways, to be honest.
Yeah, everyone else is ahead of him. 18's behind him by a little bit. He's put a gap on him again. But I believe the 54 and the 9 are battling for position. I mean, these guys are almost head to toe on each other.
Not with the 22 1 C as them go side by side through the tri-oval. Oh, man. 3 wide in turn number 3. The 22's going to get by both of them. Maybe not. The 07's going to drive it in so deep. I don't know if that's for position, but they're driving like it is.
It could possibly be. I mean, the 07 was a couple laps down, had to pit, and I saw the 92 go down twice down to pit road, so this could be a position battle right there for those two.
And I do know the 08 was in 6th, so if either the 92 or the 07 are on the same lap as him, they're not far behind.
Oh, and the 07 hits the wall.
Yeah, Dirt Racer's so far behind.
I mean, I said it early, he's just not fast. He's consistent, sure, but he's not fast.
Oh, and the 08's pulling down in front of the leader. Oh, my. What are you doing? Oh, I think the 08 was trying to pit and didn't know the leader was down. Oh, man. You gotta assume I don't even know.
I can't rationalize it, bud. I'm not sure. But as I said, the 18 not being fast enough, that does bring him back a little bit. Not anything crazy.
There goes the 08 around. Looks like the 18's going to get by no issue. If you're the 22, you got to be livid. The 08 completely almost ruined your race, almost knocked him onto pit road, and then wrecks himself 2 laps later.
Not even a lap later.
Oh, the 22 just hit the inside wall. The 22 makes contact with the 07. The 22's around. And the 18 takes the lead.
Oh, my.
I said, man, the 22's been too perfect today. You got to assume something's going to happen, and there it was.
Dude, if you're the leader, just avoid all lappers. I understand you have to pass them, but don't run the same room of the track they're running. Get out of... I mean, you don't even have to go near them. Sure, it might be a little slower, but you were so far ahead of the 18, it does not matter. But he is fighting for track position with lap-down cars, and it's going to cost him here.
He had at least a 2-second lead. There was no need to take the lead lap cars 3 wide. And right now, the 18, pass him clean and quick. Don't give him an opportunity to go down and hit you. The 22 needs to capitalize with them side by side. 18 putting him in the wall. That's causing the 07 a wall ride.
And the 18's going to run it in deep. Man. These guys are getting nervous in the lead, man.
They do have a little bit of a gap to Gremlin, but...
By the looks of it, 54
might burn up his tires trying to get there.
Yep, 54 still holds a spot over the 9. I believe that's 3rd, 4th, and 5th should be the 21 of EJC.
18 running a bad line through 1 and 2. This is still the 22's race. Don't count him out. I wish I knew what lap they were on.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I think the 22 still's got it. As I was saying, 18 is just not fast. He's consistent. He's not fast. 22 is. He's going to have to get some real speed here in the last 10-ish laps if he wants to hold this 22 off, because he is coming. Team Jeter making up time quickly on Dirt Racer.
He needs to stop running the top, make the 22 go around him. The 22 is there. The 22's fast on the bottom. Don't give him the bottom. I understand the 18 probably thinks he's faster up top, but he's just opening the door for the 22. Is the 22 going to move him? Ooh, there you go. The 18 running the bottom now. The 92 up top. Don't come down. Don't come down. Oh, contact. So apparently the leaders have 10 laps to go. The 18 clips the wall getting into number 1. Plenty of time for the 22 to get back by him. As the 08's pulling back on pit road. After that close call with the leader, he's just done. He's starting parking it. I'm honestly really surprised the 18's held him off this long.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I thought the 22 would get him quickly and make quick work, because the 18 just really, I mean, no fight in that car, and he's going to overdrive it hard, and the 22 is going to go right by Team Jeter. Back to the lead.
The 18 might be able to cross over. He got into the back end there. That's going to slow his run.
If he puts a little bumper to him here, it's all possible. It could send him a little deep into the corner. He won't. But now he's finally running in the bottom lane. I don't know what's up with the 18, man. You should have been doing that way, way earlier.
I think they just took 8 laps to go here. He's going to look back to the outside. The reason the 22 gained on you, buddies, because you kept running up there. Oh, he's going to kind of dime in the corner there, but like in opposite direction. Oh, he's got a good run off turn number 2.
I mean, after that, I don't know that I can question him.
Yeah.
See if this pays off. He's going to jump to the inside here. He's going to get his bumper on the quarter panel, and he might take the lead.
I think that contact to the 22 squeezed him.
Where has this speed been all race? I mean, this car had
not giving him room.
This car had no fight in stage 1 and 2, and he had potential valuable points he could have gained, and just nothing.
I was like hooking him down the straightaway.
Yeah, they'll lean him up into the wall, but the 22 still holds on. Oh my.
22 keeps trying to clear himself, and he's going to dump in the 18 if he doesn't be careful. I think there's 6 to go?
Something like that, yep.
Oh, there's the 08. He's just going to let him by. The 18's doing a really good job getting off the corners now. He didn't enter super low, so he can exit a little low, but let's just say 5 to go, and if we're wrong, we're wrong.
He's still there. I thought I mean, he had a little bit of fight in him, but I thought as soon as the 22 finally cleared him, got him off his quarter panel, I thought he'd be gone. 18 has found speed.
He is significantly better in 1 and 2.
I mean, there was no speed early, but he has found it late, and it won't matter if he takes this win if he was slow early.
Here he goes to the outside, 4 to go. Last week we were joking with Dirt Racer, asking when he was going to win on an oval. He has 2 career BORA wins. They both come on road courses. Could today be the day? What do you say? Oh, 3 to go right now. I lied. Oh, contact!
Oh, 22 pushes him.
Oh, the
but he gets loose off the corner. Oh, no.
Oh, the 18's not going to like Jason driving there. Move him.
And he's going to cross him over.
Oh, contact.
And he gives him a bump as well. Well, that was close. 18 still entering high. I think he likes entering high on
oh, the 22 washed up a little bit.
Oh, and he's just going to tap the wall, and he can't get off of it. This could hurt him.
Oh, he got down into the 22 deep right there. I think white flag in the air here. Off turn number 4. Can Team Jeter do it? Oh, what a
18
run by
is
the
coming.
18. They both drive it in deep. Oh, the 22's loose. Here comes the 18. This is definitely the last lap the way the 22's driving defensive. The 18's going to have to send it here.
He's going to look to the inside. No, he's going to keep his outside run. Oh, he's going to move him. He's going to move him.
Off turn number 4. Who's going to get it?
The 18 finds speed late.
Dirt Racer 711 steals the win.
Unbelievable.
Oh my, last lap pass for the win.
I said it. I said it. If you find speed late, it doesn't matter if you had no speed stage 1 and 2. Unbelievable on a Dirt Racer.
Wow, we thought the 22 was untouchable, and the 18 showed us how it's done. Back-to-back wins for the first time in Dirt Racer's young career.
That is a 10-point swing, I believe. That goes from being 17 down for Team Jeter to he's going to be 27 back. So he gains 1 point. Oh, that 22's going to be gutted.
Yo, let's get these guys in for interviews here.
I'm just trying to do quick math in my head. I believe that will knock... That will knock the 54 to 13 back, and the 9 to 11. If math serves me right.
All right, let's go get to a interviewing party and see what happened. All right, I just invited. All right, selected we are. All right, here we are with Dirt Racer 711. Did you just steal the win in the final corner?
Yeah, I want to apologize first off to Team Jeter. On my screen, I didn't hit him that much at all. Apparently on my screen, I moved him a lot. That's not what I wanted to do at all. He should have won that race. Laps car screwed him, so I feel bad. I pretty much stole 2 from him in the past 2 weeks, so I want to apologize to him first.
All right then. I got a question for you. It was mentioned this on broadcast. You really did not have speed in stage 1 and 2. And unfortunately, a lap car kind of got in the way here, and the 22 kind of came into your lap here, and we kind of thought, man, the 22 is just going to pull right ahead. That did not happen. You kept him close, you kept him tight, and evidently you got the win out of it. What do you make of that?
Yeah, first stage car was way too tight. I could see it with my tires. I burned off the right front. I moved the wedge down a little bit. Still too tight. End of stage 2, I moved it down again. And then when we pit again under the, when we pit on the green flag, I finally did it. And then after he got contact with the lap car, I was able to stay behind him. And I just watched his line, and I ran his line in 3 and 4. And from the looks of it, I ran his line better in 3 and 4 than he ran his own line. So I pretty much used himself against him.
Well, last week we were joking with you, calling you a road course ringer, asking when you finally win on an oval. And it's not the way you wanted it to happen, but it's the chase and these things happen. How's it feel to finally end that long drought?
It's good, but it's also bad at the same time, you know. Jeter's one of the clean guys in the league, you know. A lot of guys won't race you dirty and things like that. Jeter's never done me that, so I feel bad for him, but hopefully we can move on to next week and have a good run.
Well, next week we go to Talladega. Thoughts headed there? You've never really had much success at plate races.
I know, I suck at plate racing, but I'm just trying to go in there with a level head, just trying to get stage points, just trying to maximize points where I can. I did that okay today. I got stage points in every stage, which I needed to do to keep the points lead.
Nice. Select, do you have anything else to ask him?
I was thinking points-wise here. We did a little quick math in our head. Had Team Jeter beaten you, he would have been 17 back. That's still manageable here with 3 races left. But you just got a 10-point swing on him. You are now 27 up on probably, I mean, just based on the last 2 weeks, your biggest competition. How does it make you feel?
It's great. You know, me and Jeter were talking about it, how I stole earlier in the race, how I stole one from him last week, and then I stole one here from him again, but I knew I wasn't going to have the speed I wanted to in the beginning of the race, but once I was able to watch him and watch his line, I was talking to some of the other guys, and I was like, I feel confident. If we come back here again at NH Series, I feel confident in where I'm going to be running.
Wonderful.
Well, I guess that's all we're going to have for you. So, congrats on the win. Probably one of the more exciting finishes we've had in the Xfinity Series, and really glad we got that on camera. And congrats.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Alright, now we're going to try getting Team Jeter in here. I missed his name apparently. Alright, we're joined by Team Jeter. This has got to be the most heartbreaking 2 weeks of your league racing career.
Heartbreaking? I'm pissed.
Oh, tell us about it.
Well, first off, I know Nick might have been fucking joking about it, but the fact that the whole slowed the leader down comments, and then 2 people almost fucking spin me out racing me.
Oh, we didn't know about these comments. What happened?
Nick was like, I'll Venmo you, jokingly I think, I'll Venmo you guys $10 if you slow Jeter down. And he was going on his teammates about slowing me down, and lo and behold, the 08 and the 07 fucking... The 08 almost spun me into the pits, and the 07 was racing me around the leader.
I
hate to hear that. We knew nothing about that. That changes everything.
That's a big revelation.
I don't know if I have to assume joking, but it's just after the comments and then it happened.
Yo, I can see how that's where your thoughts go. I completely understand that.
I had a 4.5-second lead on him. He wasn't catching me. He wasn't going to do anything. I was going to win that race.
Well, I'm sure that's definitely not how you want to lose it. If you take anything away on the bright side, you did close in significantly in terms of points, winning both stages, second in the race. I don't know if that makes you feel better after all that, but
no. Well, I mean, it sucks because I lost to the points leader. He gave me a pretty hard bumper on the final corner. It's what I expected on the last lap, but I mean, just wish lap cars would have known their place, especially ones that aren't in the playoffs anymore. It would have been nice to have a little bit of decency.
Oh yeah, you definitely don't want lap cars jeopardizing that kind of a race, especially with a big lead, but We move on to
Wanna
Talladega
thank-
next week, where you, or I think in 2 weeks, where you, oh yeah, no, next week, where you did really well in the Cup Series earlier this season. So I have
Yeah,
no
don't
doubt you
have
can at least
any-
gain the
I don't
points
have any
back.
teammates. I don't have any teammates really, unless Curtis shows up. As you can see, his teammates work pretty well with him, so I'm not holding my breath. I just want to thank Money Lion and Ford, Penske, SCM. Had a winning car tonight, but it just didn't get it done.
All right, well, hopefully you get better luck next week. We're definitely going to take a look at those lap cars doing all that.
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean,
Yeah,
the
definitely have to look
07
into that.
The 07, I don't know. I know I came up into him, but racing, he was just racing a little hard. The 08, I have no idea what he was doing.
It looked like he was trying to pit, and it was weird.
We had really no idea what was going on in broadcast either.
If someone, as we've seen from Marksman last week in the Cup Series, I think especially if you're going to dive from the top down to the bottom, I think you should probably let somebody know, especially the leader, you're gonna just dive down into the bottom like that. That'd be nice to know.
I definitely agree.
I don't know. I always thought about having them call it out before they, or when they're on the backstretch, or like way before a turn, or not calling them at all.
It'll definitely be looked at and added to the rulebook probably for next season. But with that, I know it doesn't make you feel better, but congrats on the P2, and we'll talk to you next week. That was pretty revealing. All right, I don't think Jeff is going to be here for the interview, so let's try getting. Is he on? He is on. Let's get your fourth place finisher. The viewers definitely climbed during Jeter's interview, so
Yeah, I mean,
everyone will hear what he had to say, apparently.
it's always how it works.
That was pretty revealing. I had no idea any of that took place.
Nope, I thought we had an overdrive, but
All right, we're joined by, I'm assuming, the fourth place finisher, Do It for Dale. So, you looked pretty quick early on, had at least a second or third best car, and then early in stage 3, you and the 21 made contact, and it definitely soured your issue there. What was going on?
I stupidly let the 21 slide up and hit me, and as I was trying to get the car saved back up and get moving again, I got rear-ended extremely hard for some reason and got aero damage on the wall, and then had to try to get fixed up, so that got me way behind. Definitely soured my race just a tad bit for me.
You look pretty good early, much better than your teammate, the 18, who ends up taking this one. Early on, it looked like you and the 9 were going to make quick inroads here on the chase and make this real tight going into Talladega, but it's going to end up, you're going to be 13 points back. How do you feel with 3 races left, being 13 back?
I mean, Talladega is going to be rough for probably everybody that's in the chase, I would assume, because probably none of us are going to end up winning. We're going to have to do some practice for the last 3 races and try to get a little bit better. I tried some pit strategy tonight, or not pit strategy, but pit adjustments tonight, it just didn't work. And, yeah, I don't know. We're just going to have to fix something.
All right, so looking at the remaining tracks on the schedule, we go to Talladega next week, then you have a bye, and then you end it at Darlington and Atlanta. How you feeling about those 3 tracks, and do you think you're still in this title fight?
I think we're going to be all right. Jeter and Nick are like on and off. I felt faster than them at times, and then like tonight I knew it wasn't going to be good anyway. I'm not good at Phoenix, but I think we got a good run for the rest of the season. We'll probably be all right. Just got to keep my car from getting destroyed for no reason, and we'll be all set.
Any more questions?
No, I got nothing. I think you answered everything I wanted to hear out of him.
I have one last question. That's not going to be something you want to hear, but it's been a long time since you've won in the Xfinity Series. You won race 2 and race 3 at Homestead and Bristol. It is now June 8th, and your last victory came on March 23rd. What has happened? Why aren't you finding yourself in victory lane anymore, man?
I can't really tell you, to be honest. I mean, I think either the field got faster because we kind of like ended up with a lot more of the We ended up with less Xfinity drivers in Xfinity, but I don't know. I think last week I felt like I had the car to win. I got the pole, and I felt extremely fast, and then got destroyed and didn't never really rebound from that. I don't know. I think we just got to have the right day go for us here.
All right, well, you turned what could have been a bad day into a decent point situation, and you definitely gained on the 9. So with that, I guess we'll see you next week at Talladega.
10-4.
All right, to the people still watching, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to tune in on Thursday for the Cup race from Watkins Glen. As always, see you guys next time.